You know what I was thinking? Why do games always release on Tuesdays or Wednesdays? Wouldn't it make more sense if a game shipped on a Thursday and maybe arrived on a Friday so you get the whole weekend to enjoy it? Most of our fucking schoolwork and normal work gets interrupted because of these damn games. I know this weekend alone is going to be so fucking annoying because Titanfall is coming out on Tuesday. Now, I've been pre-ordering the last batch of games that I've gotten lately through Amazon, and I've gotten them on day one with 2 day shipping. It's pretty great. So basically, if you order something within like 3 days of its launch and you pre-order it, they charge you once the game ships, and then you get it on day one. It could be any time between like 4 and 8 o'clock at night, though, which kind of stinks, so there's no guarantee I'll get it when I get home from work around 5:30, 6 o'clock. But as long as I get it on day one, it definitely saves me a trip to the game store. So, Titanfall is coming out pretty soon, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. I got to play the beta, and I could easily say that just from the two maps alone, it's a really good game. Do I think it's a Call of Duty or Halo killer? It's hard to say. The game plays almost exactly like Call of Duty, but with wall running. Your feet almost feel like they have glue, so when you're bouncing between corners and climbing on rooftops and jetpacking all over the place, it's seamless like you'd expect it to be. The control's actually really perfect, and there's little to no recoil on weapons. Actually, I don't even think there is. I'm going to go with no recoil. I'm pretty sure there is no recoil on every weapon in the game. At least the ones I've used, there wasn't any. I think they did that on purpose. It's really just about kind of, running and gunning, twitch shooting. It's about parkouring and grabbing your mechs and taking the battle into the sky if need be. Because when you get to a point where your Titan's going to explode, you pretty much eject and you're in like the sky hundreds of feet up and you could be shot or you could aim down and just rain hell on people. It's going to be cool. Now, I didn't make this video intentionally to talk about Titanfall, but I'm just talking a little bit about game releases and how annoying it is that they come out at the beginning of the week. Tuesdays are usually shitty for me because on Wednesdays I work at the food store. It's my second job. So I'll usually get to play a game for a little while on Tuesday, and then I have a 14-hour day on my Wednesdays, and I don't get home until after midnight to play the games. If the damn games would just come out on Fridays, I'd have the whole weekend to enjoy them. And I'm sure you guys can agree. During the week, you might have work or school or tests and stuff. Who the hell has exams on a Saturday? It doesn't happen all that often, if ever. And it would be nice to have 2 whole days to just enjoy that new game batch that just came out on that Friday. Some games do, though. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze actually released on a Friday. But Nintendo doesn't really stick to the schedules of the other companies. I actually was looking up release dates for the Xbox One and PS4, and it's kind of sad, because the biggest launch of Microsoft, being Titanfall next week, it's not even an Xbox One exclusive. I know you make more money when you kind of appeal to the wide audience, like PC and 360 owners, which many people have a 360, and almost everyone has a PC. It's to be determined if it can run Titanfall, but the point is it's out there. The more platforms you release a game on, the higher sales you're going to get. The only thing is, you need games to push console sales. The PS4 has Infamous coming out in a couple of weeks, and then sometime in the next month and a half, 2 months, we're getting Drive Club. I have no clue when the next Xbox One exclusive is coming out. The next one for Nintendo Wii U is May 30th for Mario Kart 8. That's going to be great. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze was awesome, and it took me a couple of weeks to finish that one. I'm still working on Bravely Default in the 3DS. So, the next big game I'm looking forward to on the Nintendo side of things is Mario Kart. Huge game. Apparently it's got a track editor. It's not confirmed yet, but the rumors suggest that there will be one, so that's going to be awesome. But yeah, Xbox One, there really aren't that many exclusives right now. Honestly, on my PlayStation, 90% of the games I've been playing on it have been free games that I've been able to download through PS Plus. Xbox Live and the Gold program has to do better. They need to get this like 360 shit off and start giving us free stuff on the Xbox One, even if they're HD ports. Keep in mind, I have 125 games on the 360 from Xbox Live Arcade that I can't play on my Xbox One. Now, it's not that big a deal to just simply go on my 360, but it's like my controller's kind of worn in and fucked up. I don't feel like buying a new one. My console kind of squeaks. It's one of those older models where the disc tray has a lot of trouble opening. And Dark Souls 2 is coming out the same day as Titanfall, and I'm still kind of on the fence if I want to bother getting it because it's last gen, and I just don't know if I feel like going back, especially because of Titanfall. But games tend to come out at weird times. There'll be a clusterfuck one month, and then another month there'll be absolutely nothing. I know a lot of companies try to release their games around the holidays or, end fiscal periods and stuff like that so they make the most money. But it's like us gamers need to make sure we always have something to keep us entertained up until the next launch. Nintendo doesn't do that very much. Their eShop is terrible. They just don't release enough good stuff. Their games are always like 4 months apart, but they're good at the very least. But it's to be determined what we're going to be getting on next gen from the Sony and Microsoft side. So stay tuned for Titanfall. When I get the game, I'm going to actually record my first match, and then we'll see what happens. Apparently, it's got 15 maps, which is awesome. I thought the game was actually going to be lacking on content, but apparently it's got 15 maps. It's got dinosaurs, monsters, and shit on the maps that you can interact with, and that can actually hurt you while you fight. And the training thing that from the beta. So we're going to definitely get into that this Tuesday night. And yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm going to be doing a couple of videos. And then we're going to hopefully determine if I think it's better than Call of Duty, Battlefield, or Halo.